am starting the recording now.
Sounds good.
We're actually going to get semi-formal, but not totally formal. At any rate, here we are. We're having sort of what we would call a kickoff for the Difference Makers Summit. I'm Virginia Parsons. We've got also on here the host and the mastermind behind the Difference Makers Summit, Lynn Sanders. And we have Lynn Hawkins, who just did a presentation for the Difference Makers Summit last week, which she can tell you a little bit about. And then Roland Takaoka, who did the very first presentation for the Difference Makers Summit. So we're thrilled to be here and just let our Twitter friends know about the power and the opportunity to take part in getting some fabulous information. So I'm going to start with a quick little video for you. It'll only take about a minute and maybe a minute and a half, if at the most, just to give you an overview of what is the Difference Makers Summit and why might you want to take part in it and get registered. So let's go ahead and run that now.
Hi, Sheila.
Hey, Sheila. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Sheila.
Hey, Knee. Thanks for coming in. So this is showing you what the Difference Makers Summit's all about. Just a quick little preview for you. There's Roland.
Can I borrow that?
You betcha. And there's Lynn. This is tomorrow's guest. We're going to be talking about them in just a minute. And that is yours truly. And future guests coming up in the next several weeks. This is good stuff, Lynn. We're so happy you put this together. And the host, the true difference maker of them all, Lynn Sanders.
Of course, that's not Lynn.
Yeah, the Dalai Lama, of course.
Oh, yes. Yes, you have great influence there.
Yes, now that is key.
That is a difference maker. So I want to start with that. And then, Lynn, I'm giving you the floor. So you can tell people how this whole summit came about and really what your intentions are and what people will receive if they take advantage of it.
So are you ready?
You're on.
Okay. Well, welcome, everyone. This is a very informal blab. I think it's my second or third blab in its entirety. So it's really kind of fun. It is fun to be out here. And I appreciate Virginia for hosting this and Lynn Hawkins for being here as well, and Roland behind his mystery curtain. The Difference Makers Summit is a program that all of you can take advantage of. It's free. It's a 7-part series. Tomorrow is the 3rd part of the Difference Makers Summit. And it's a program where you can get empowered, inspired, and transformed by learning from thought leaders from around the country how to make your business more effective, how to make a bigger difference in the world. And I am really excited about our program tomorrow. You don't realize the power behind these two people. We're going to be meeting, thank you, Virginia, Robert McPhee from San Diego, California, and Cheryl Volk, who's coming in from Maui, Hawaii. And they are business partners in a company called Mind Power Technology. You can find it on the internet at mindpt.com. That's Mind, P as in Peter, T as in Thomas.com. MindPT is an integration of neuroscience and psychology that transforms into technology and helps people learn how to be happy. It's as simple as that. Now, you might think, well, is this really a proven thing? Is it possible that we can actually teach our brain how to be happy? And the answer, I think you're going to find out tomorrow, is yes. And to top it off, we are offering free bonuses for all registered attendees. So to get to the summit, and I recommend coming into the summit live if you can, because you're going to get to interact with our guests. You'll be able to write comments, ask questions, and meet them after the recording. So to get into the summit,
Lynn, I just wanted to say that I have posted the link to get to the summit and register. It's in the comments section.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I've made some shortened, thanks to Virginia, I've made some shortened links. I don't know if you have this one.
That one's just hmtips.com/DMS.
Okay, that's
hmtips.com/DMS. Tell them what they'll find when they get there and how easy it is to register and take part in all these presentations for free.
Okay, just thank you. So there's a couple different pages. I'm not really sure, Virginia, if that link goes to the Google page or the registration page.
The registration page.
Okay, thank you. So there's a registration page. It's long. It has all the details of our guests. And I'm hearing a little echo. And Virginia Parsons, who's with us right now, will be our guest the following week. And you'll definitely want to watch her show, which is going to give you all the inside tips on Hangouts on Air and other social media tricks like Blab. But just to finish up here, so on that registration page, you want to click on Register Now. It's a button. It will take you to another page where you will put in your name and email, and that will allow you to have a variety of bonus gifts, which total up to thousands of dollars of value. Roland, who is hiding behind the curtain right now, is our first guest, and he's giving away, which you'll find out if you go to that registration page, a free opportunity to create your own WordPress website. 12 weeks of coaching and learning from him. You definitely want to take advantage of it. All you have to do is fill out an application why you feel you deserve to have this opportunity to learn from him.
Hold on. I got to jump in here. You can't just skim over this.
Okay, go ahead.
No, thanks, Virginia.
Huge, Lynn. You know it's huge.
Huge.
Roland, come on. You're here. How you doing?
Come on, Roland.
And you know he's a great guy and he's got a great face, but we just threw this at him at the last. Roland, we want to hear your voice and we want to hear straight from you. Why is this such an incredible possibility for people to take advantage of? 12 weeks of getting WordPress training from you and coaching. Let's hear it.
Well, okay. Thank you very much. And excuse the curtains there. It's either curtains for me or curtains for you. And I decided that it's best if I didn't show my face. It's mainly just an aspect of shaving on a regular basis. But I'm at home, and I don't necessarily do this every day. Shaving is one of the last things I love. Anyway, WordPress is used for all intents and purposes, over half the world. Half the world relies on web designers or somebody that's wants to use one of the WYSIWYGs, freebies, easy stuff, but you find out that the easy stuff is usually insufficient for achieving what you need with your web presence. And to amp up a little bit, you step up to something that's more advanced. Now, the step up to WordPress is so advanced that it covers maybe 95% of what everyone's going to want to be doing. Just about everything can be done in WordPress. And I mean, from databases, from e-commerce, and whatever you want to do, it can be done. Now, some people will choose otherwise because of the management styling and because of the bulk of pages and the size of a website. Maybe you wouldn't want to choose website in WordPress. However, if you're a small entrepreneur, you're almost foolish not to consider it. If you, not to diss GoDaddy, because I love GoDaddy. I've got a good relationship with them. I don't make any money off of them if I refer people to hosting, because I've never tried to nickel and dime that, because to me that's just a hassle in my thinking that causes me to be position something in between me and my clients. So what I do is I recommend that they get a nice GoDaddy hosting thing of their own, and then we install WordPress, and then I show them how to use it, because the beauty of WordPress is that you can learn it easily enough. And it doesn't take months and months. We have a 3-month program but we're talking about for the program, we're talking about one session of 1 hour once a week. So if you don't have a full-time study schedule opportunity, you can pick it up gradually and learn something. And that's what this is geared for. So you can learn something, practice, play, And even if you get into WordPress and you do something wrong and it blows up in your face, I can wipe it out. We can start all over, and then we're still good as new. And for the 5 people that we're giving this to, I really was looking for people who want to learn WordPress and want to learn. And maybe their choice in the final run will be, well, no, it's not the best choice for me. But 3 months of training and playing around with the WordPress playground is going to tell you whether you like it or not. So at the end of the run, people will be maybe 8 weeks in able to know enough about the WordPress playground to be able to run their own site. And they'll start getting all kinds of ideas like, wow, I could do this and I can do that and I can add videos and I can, oh no, videos. I have to learn how to make videos. And then so we'll turn people on to other resources like Lynn, for instance, when they talk about the development of video and script writing and stuff like that. But the point is people start someplace and they say, I've got to get a foothold. Okay, I'll build a website. Now, you don't have to know everything about social media or everything about video. But when people see their website, they start getting ideas. And then they start researching more. And usually they discover there's a way of doing things that is not as costly as they think and not as time intensive, and you really don't have to be a genius or a pro. So the reason I start with website is someone that wants to get into business but just doesn't know where or how to start, they can start with this.
What a great opportunity. And so
it really is.
Wait, Lynn, I think you just posted a place where they can go and take advantage of those bonuses.
I am learning about how to put pages together. So there's multiple pages. The page that you put, Virginia, is a great page that gives all the details, and it has a registration button. But you have to click on the button in order to register. So if some people are confused how to register, I made up another link. And it's just basically, it's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/DMS, all capitals, -bonuses with a capital B. And that just takes you to a page with where you put your name and email. And then when you click that button, you're registered and you have the option to buy the recorded version of all the 7 summits, plus bonuses, plus surprises. But you don't have to buy it. You still are just registered. And now you can have options to all the gifts. And I wanted to segue into our second guest from the summit is here right now. We're honored to have Lynn Hawkins, who talked last week about the 5 keys to accelerated business success. And she also offered some gifts. So I thought rather than me talk about, I can turn it over to you, Lynn, and you can let people know what you're offering.
Well, thank you, Lynn. I just have to say, tagging on to what Roland is offering, I felt bad coming to the table, knowing what he was offering. And I was like, I had to go back and up my game. I have to tell you. So I added a bonus gift to what it was that I was offering. And one of the things that you can get from me is a 1-page kind of a cheat sheet as to what the 5 keys are for the SOAR formula to fulfillment, business and life fulfillment. And, you know, the biggest thing with the SOAR formula is the first thing called strategy. And so if you had an opportunity to check out last week's presentation, please do download the 5 keys. There's also the 5 keys reference guide that goes into a little more detail about what the 5 keys are all about. And then I came back with another gift, which was, you know, one of the things as part of a strategy to 10x your business is to do repeatable revenue, passive residual revenue. And one of those strategies is, well, a couple of those strategies included write a book, write a course, get a course, and get a membership site, manage a membership site for those people who you want to be in community with. And one of the things that I and my business partner do is we coach and help you to actually structure your book platform, your membership platform, your courses platform, and how you can market all of that in a very strategic manner to bring people, attract people to you. And we teach about how to get out into the marketplace and how to attract those people back to you. And Lynn Sanders, with her strategic attraction thing going on, lends a lot to what it is that we teach in the Conscious Entrepreneur Enterprise Program. So the other piece of that is that I've offered a 30-day, almost free, it's only $1, access to the Conscious Entrepreneur Enterprise Program. And then after 30 days, continue on with us. You see the value and you are ready to move forward with your coach, with your courses, your membership platform, and or your books, selling your books as well as creating your books. This is the place where you can get it done with ease and fluidity and be in the flow, because we are actually having a lot of joint venture opportunities come out of the Conscious Entrepreneur Enterprise Program. So $1 30-day access, and it's available to everyone who takes me up on my offer.
That's great. Boy, what a deal. I think everyone should know that the reason behind this Difference Makers Summit, I thought about a lot, is because I believe most entrepreneurs, are working out there alone, and they often need help. And we all find help when we get a team together. And sometimes it's just a matter of knowing, well, who can I trust? Who can I count on? So I feel very grateful. Right now, we have 3 of the business thought leaders with us who are on or will be on the program. And I found some other people, too, who are internationally known, who are willing to give their time for you and give you important tips to grow your business and make a bigger impact. So I thought, if Virginia, if you have a few more minutes, because I know you're all busy, I would like Virginia to tell us a little bit about her program, which is coming up next Friday. So this is a total of 7 Fridays. Tomorrow's program will be week 3. And I put a link in the comments stream if you want to RSVP to tomorrow's program with Cheryl Volk, who's an internationally respected speaker and researcher on the brain. She's the one on the left, if you haven't guessed. And she is with a company called Sheely Learning, but she also has the business of Mind PT, Mind Power Technology. And she is working with Robert McPhee on the right, who has a business called Excellent Decisions, where he speaks to college campuses and people in business all across the country about how to make excellent decisions in life. And he and Cheryl got together with others in bringing mind power technology to the world. And actually, everyone who comes to the program tomorrow will be getting a sneak preview about this program, because it will be featured on Oprah in November. So you can learn more about that. And if you register as an attendee, you're going to get an amazing bonus gift from Robert and Cheryl. You're going to get a sample of Mind PT. It's a digital program that will help you tap into your inner happiness so you can actually have more success and better health in life. The research has proven, which they will share with you, that when you're in a happier state, more positive things happen to you, including being more successful and feeling better and having better health. And now we are lucky to have Virginia here with us, who can tell us about her program the following week. So take it away, Virginia.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm so excited about tomorrow. I want to really hone in on that first, because who doesn't want to have happiness in their life? I mean, good God, isn't that the foundation of everything else? Happiness and love and companionship, all those things are like foundational in life and satisfaction and, being the best you can be with somebody else. I mean, who wants to hang out with someone who's not happy?
That's true. and imagine being able to tap into that regularly. Like they said, it'd be just like you automatically brush your teeth. You take 2 minutes. Well, they have a program that it can be custom created for you, that you can modify in its length, but you can just use it for a few minutes every day and then get into that state. So like you said, who wouldn't want that?
I'm going to add on to this a little bit, because I don't know how many who are watching this live or in replay mode are familiar with Abraham and Esther Hicks's work, but I know Roland and I have been following that for many, many years.
And likewise.
I have followed that.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah, we're all there, right? Okay, so for those of you who don't know who she is, just look up abraham-hicks.com and you'll get lots of information there. Anyway, I was at a live event with her in Sedona, Arizona, a 2-day live event with her last year.
Wow.
Oh, it was so fantastic.
Oh my God.
And 2 days, you can only imagine. I listened to the recordings from this over and over again because it's so profound. The information that comes out, you'll hear on one level, and next time you'll hear it at a different level. But here was the whole foundation of that 2 days with her and Abraham. And that was set the tone for your feelings first thing in the morning, even before you get out of bed. So you start to come into a state of awareness that you are waking up, and immediately tune in to how you're feeling and raise your vibration with some kind of happy, pleasant thought, whether it's just gratitude for waking up for another day, or I'm so excited to be alive today, or I'm so grateful for all the wonderful people in my life, whatever it is. Even before you put your feet on the ground, you set that tone and carry it with you throughout the rest of the day. And it will put you in what they call the vortex.
Yeah.
Yeah, which just keeps you in the vortex, not outside the vortex, where your connection to source is always. So I think it goes right hand in hand with what they're going to be teaching tomorrow. And it's a simple little technique. You just have to, wake yourself up out of the doldrums enough to realize, let me set my tone before I get out of bed.
Right. Well, I agree. I think what the difference here is that we're going to be exposed to a digital product. So we don't have to consciously put our mind into a certain mindset, which I totally agree with you. You have to, whatever you focus on, you attract more of. But imagine a custom digital product that will help you get into that state.
Yeah.
We'll get to
Beautiful.
So fun.
Virginia,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Don't want to miss tomorrow. So
yeah, I would love to have you. And we're going to leave the replay up for at least 2 days, and then we're going to take it off so that it will be available for those who purchase the recording. Virginia, you're going to be featured the following week. Can you tell everyone what you're going to be talking about?
Well, I'm going to be talking about my favorite passion, which really evolved from the work that I've done for over 25 years as a certified clinical hypnotherapist and life coach. And I, from there, embraced this wonderful live streaming technology, and in particular, Hangouts on Air. It's become my baby, and who knows how we get to places in life, but this one sort of evolved out of working with people across the country rather than working locally. So Hangouts on Air for me is my passion, and now it's moving into these other wonderful live streaming platforms such as Blab, which is why we're here as well today. And so what I'm going to really be sharing is how you can step out of your shadow and shine using this wonderful free technology to get the word out about your own passion. We all have wonderful gifts. We're born with them, or we have great skills that we've learned through many years of training and work and application. And that's what the Difference Makers is all about. This whole summit is about making a difference in whatever way is right for you. Well, all I have done is add on the use of these incredible tools to get the word out, because what good does it do you if you have a great gift or a passion or a way of uplifting and helping other people, helping them transform their lives, if they don't know you exist, right? Exactly. So my whole, the conversation that Lynn and I will be having, and then I'll have a few little PowerPoint slides to just give you some notes you can take, notes on. So hopefully that'll give you some action steps you can go and take in your own life. It's going to be about how to integrate your passion, how you make a difference in the world with this live streaming technology. And I'm very excited about it. And I do have a gift for you as well that has to do with an ebook that I created all around how to, get the word out and monetize your work with Hangouts on Air. But now that we've got live streaming technology in other areas, it's totally applicable to that as well. So I'm very excited to provide that for people, along with a video course on it. And on top of that, the third part of that bonus is a template that I'm providing that helps you learn or visualize how to use this technology to build what we call your whole marketing funnel. So what I'm adding on, because of all the generosity out there that everyone is doing, is I'm adding on for those people who go and decide that the investment is worth having these recordings. So you've got to step up yourself and pay for having these recordings, which is very reasonable. I am going to add a private coaching session for anyone who would like to have it, to help them build their Vortex model using live streaming technology. I'm very excited about doing this. I will take you by the hand, and we together will take a look at all the pieces of what you do, what's already available that you have to bring to other people to make a difference, and I'll help you put it in an order that will make sense and help you get the word out. So I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. That's so fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to say that there are going to be surprise gifts for those who decide to purchase the recorded series, which we've made very affordable. 7 hours of content, plus bonus gifts, plus surprise gifts for $147. So it's not like you're spending thousands of dollars, but you are getting thousands of dollars of value, and you're learning from top leaders. And I mean, how much more can you ask?
So let's clarify this. Anyone who buys the set for $147 gets a session with Virginia.
They just have
awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
And others.
How many people can I fit into that schedule? Come on, you guys.
Yes.
At least 2 or 3.
Keep me up at night.
I'd like to give the URL. I added a URL just for the sales page, and you can go back to this page at any time. Actually, Roland was the one who helped me put this as a separate URL. It's D as in David, M as in Mary, Summit.Lynn Sanders, that's my name, LYNNSANDERS.biz, dmsummit.lynnsanders.biz, and that's just the sales page where you can choose to purchase. You can purchase in advance, and we're going to be adding more and more gifts. At the end of the 7-part series, I will be posting a list of all the bonuses. They're being revealed now one by one each week, but we're in week 3. Virginia's week 4. I don't have the order in front of me. I believe that Teresa de Grosbois is after you, Virginia, or I think she's after you. She is an international expert in mass influence. Her book is coming out today. She has 3 bestsellers. This is her 4th book, and she started an organization called the Evolutionary Business Council, ebcouncil.org, international, where people help each other who are all passionate about making a positive difference in the world. And then she has a separate business, I believe it's Wildfire WS, Wildfire Workshops or Academy, and she also helps people building their influence. And everything is about influence. Just as Lynn Hawkins just had a program a few minutes ago about influence, and it was all about how we look as a package and how we present ourselves. It makes a difference. So we're all tying in, coming in from different aspects that will all help you. We also have Dr. Steve Taubin on our program. He's also internationally known as an expert in how to unhypnotize yourself from your limited thinking. He has a bestseller book on Amazon. You'll want to see it. He also created a 6-week course on procrastination annihilation, how to get rid of procrastination in your life, which I've taken. It's a great course. And then I'm concluding the summit, and Virginia and Lynn and Roland, I'm inviting all 3 of you to come in on the last program, where I'm going to be teaching you about how to strategically attract the perfect customers to your business through story marketing. And you're going to learn about the steps that are involved in how to strategically attract those right people, just like we are attracting you right now. Hopefully you are listening, I would think, because you feel some resonance with what we're saying. And I'm really grateful to have all of us here today, because this was just an impromptu blab. Thanks to Virginia for putting this together at the last moment, and Lynn and Roland for just jumping on. But I'm really excited about it.
Me too. I will be there.
Yeah, thanks. I want Roland, did you have something to say behind the curtain?
Yeah. Jeremy has been really patient, and he's been hanging out for this entire thing. He asked a question earlier, and I briefly answered it, but I wanted to kind of fill in some of the blanks and tell you, at least you, since you inquired, Jeremy,
Yes.
exactly what I had in mind when I gave my offer. Well, first of all, I can't give it to too many people because it makes the lessons impossible. But I've found that when people sign up for things, especially when they're free, everybody signs up. But the way I structured the so-called contest is, tell me why you really want to do this WordPress training and why you deserve to win it free. And everyone's going to have their own reason. And it may not play a part, but it may play a part, because if I get 5 people who really see the benefit of learning WordPress, where their business can prosper and grow, and they can get started on their internet marketing and get a foothold on what it's all about, that's the person I want to help, because they're going to benefit most. And I don't want to go through the lessons and get to the end of the run and then everyone disperse and say, "Oh yeah, that was fun, thank you," and never get into internet marketing or anything that's going to support their business. So what I'm looking for is to help the people who will be helped the most. And so we're going to pick 5 of them and go with the flow. And I've got a few signups already, so I've got a few people to be thinking about, but I welcome as many more as possible.
Thank you, Roland. You are most generous, as everyone is here right now. It's a really special gift that you're giving to people. And I want everyone to realize that this is coming from our hearts to you, because we recognize that you're working on your own to make a difference, and we want to be able to help in what way we can. And you're going to learn a lot of great things too. And just being in this energy, like even right now, just being in this positive energy, I think is going to make an impact for you. So I don't know if there's any other questions. We all are busy. If you want, we can feel free to email us or go to the page. I'll just repeat it. There's lots of different pages. There's a Google page. There's a registration page. The Google page tomorrow, you can RSVP. That means just click yes, you're attending, or maybe you can watch later. That page is under bit.ly/capital letters DMS, stands for Difference Makers Summit, DMS number 3-mind, capital M for mind, and then capital P, capital T. I don't know if there's some way of, I think I did put that in the comments.
As long as it's in the comments section, it's still there. It will stay there. This is being recorded, so as people come to check it out after we've gone off air, they'll still be able to see all those comments.
Oh, great.
They'll still be able to add comments. They'll still be able to click on the link. So it's there and it's not going anywhere. So now when does the summit end, Lynn, so that they know that they can take part in it? They can see the rest of the presentations at no cost whatsoever. But we know they're probably going to want to get the upgrade to the recordings because of all the other goodies they're getting in addition. But when does the summit end?
So the summit is basically ending October 30th. It's a 7-week summit. It's on Fridays from 12:30 to 1:30 Central Standard Time. So adjust that for your time zone. 12:30 to 1:30 Central. That's 1:30 to 2:30 Eastern, 10:30 to 11:30 Pacific. You get the idea. And we're going to ask you to engage with us. There's going to be a comment tracker feature on the program, so you can write questions, make comments. And after every show so far, we have had the generosity of our guests allow you to come into the Hangout after the recording ends, so you can personally meet these wonderful people, ask them questions, and get to know them. They're definitely people you would want to know. So tomorrow's program, 12:30 to 1:30, please tune in and you'll get to meet Robert McPhee and Cheryl Valk of Mind Power Technology, and you'll get to learn how to be happy on a regular basis, which I know I'm looking forward to, and I'm sure all of you would enjoy that as well. And feel free to share this with your friends. It's free.
Yes, and also go ahead and tweet it out. Everyone who's here, thank you so much for being with us. Tweet it out. The way we all make a difference is by sharing, right?
Yes,
And collaborating. So right now you can do something very simple. Click that little blue button over to the left and send it out to the world and let them know what we're doing, because we do want to make a difference in lots of people's lives. The more people's lives we can touch, the better everyone's going to feel, right?
Exactly. Thank you. Well,
hey,
thank
Roland,
you.
come on, show us at least your head. No,
hey, there he is. There you go. That's much better than a curtain.
Well, I didn't get to shave, but I tried to
That's okay.
take some of the knots out of my hairdo and so forth.
You're real. We like real.
Yeah, me too.
One of the days, Roland, I will be brave enough to come on here without my makeup.
I was going to say, the next time you haven't shaved, and then no, that's
just
fine.
means you've been busy working. Anyway, thank you so much. Any final thoughts from anyone, Lynn or Roland or Vila?
Yes, some final thoughts, because there are so many awesome people in the lineup of the 7 days, and it was the purpose of my altered presentation in the first day, because of course I'm an internet marketer and web designer, but I altered my thought and purposely took the angle of mindset, mind control, getting yourself set up to absorb the information that all these people are going to hand you. And if you don't have that learning thing in your brain, if you walk off the street from a typical hangout atmosphere and say, okay, I'm going to go to this hangout and it'll be fun, you're only going to get some of what we're presenting to you. But if you get your mindset that there's really something to learn here, I'm going to really listen, everyone's going to deliver a message, and one or all of them are going to resonate with you if you are in tune. So it's going to benefit you the most that way. So there's a wealth of knowledge being delivered in these 7 weeks, and keep the mind on education mode and absorption mode and interaction mode. And I think that there's a lot to be derived from it. Plus all the bonuses. The bonuses are bonuses, but the wealth of knowledge being delivered in the events is precious.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to just add that many of you heard the saying that you could be the change you want to see in the world. And I want you to really take that into your mindset here, that we're working on helping you tap into your inner power, your inner strength. We are all special. We are all difference makers. And I think the key is to realize that we all can make a difference. So what we're offering you is the opportunity to tap into your inner power and make a bigger difference, because we all need that. We need to turn off the negative news, negative media that bombards us. And my passion is to bring out positive stories so we can make a bigger ripple effect and make a bigger difference.
I got to jump in again. You nailed it. People miss this message every time it's delivered. But we talk about be the change. Be the change that you want to see in the world. It's not quite exactly that, because other special people in the universe have told us the answer is within you, and you just must let it out. That's the inner self talking, and the answer that's already there that you just have to tap into and let blossom out. And you become the messenger, not this person seeking for an answer. The answer is within you, and you can bring it out and share it with the world. So that's what the law of attraction is all about. If you attach yourself to the problem and focus on that, you're becoming part of the problem. So focus on being the solution, focus on being the positive thing and the answer to the question and the forward movement. And then that's what sets you apart from the people who are being negative.
So I'm going to chime in here while I have a chance. Because I loved all that conversation. And oh my gosh, Roland, you are so right. In being the solution, you do have to recognize that the answers are within you. There's just one major challenge there. If you don't know how to get them out, it doesn't matter.
Or
so
if you don't
being
believe
a part of this Difference Makers Summit, you actually will learn from the people who can give you the tools and help you to bring that out of yourself and get those questions that use those questions that you have the answers to that are within to bring them out. And the other thing I wanted to say too was, You've heard it said before, and I'm going to say it again. Nothing happens until something moves. Nothing happens until something moves. And you have the opportunity to make some things move by clicking the link, signing up, being with us for the balance of the summit. Purchase the videos so that you can have them as part of your library, and be a part of the communities that each one of these individuals are bringing to the world, because this is how the answers that are within you actually get an opportunity to come out. This is where the things that prompt those ideas get started, because you are only one idea away from your absolute success. And it's there. It's within you. So join us, have fun with us, and make your life and your business even better. You know, we're all about enhancing what already is. To recognize what already is and enhancing it is where the happiness factors begin. So that's my 2 cents. Thank you.
Thanks.
Wow. Do you guys see what's happening here?
Yes.
We're just getting on a roll. I wish I could stay, but
I know, right?
There's good stuff in here. So
various degrees and forms of internet marketers and social media people. And it all evolved around a happiness, goodwill, and inner strength. And I'm fascinated by that. And so I'm glad we were engaged with this today. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you.
It was.
Thank you all. And Virginia, did you have any closing comments since we all gave
I don't know how I can top the mastery that just came out of the 2 people underneath me who aren't underneath me. They're actually way above. No, I just want to say I am thrilled to be part of this. And, you know, when you first envisioned it, Lynn, you know, it was like, I've never done anything like this before, but I think it's important to do it. And so we all said, what can we do to help you get the word out? And that's why I said, well, let's blab about it, because that's something that we can do. And that's another way to make a difference. So I think that as long as the blabs that we are doing here provide quality content, my God, those of you who have come in late, please watch this in replay mode. There are so many juicy tidbits in here that if you just pick up 1 or 2 of them and go apply them in your lives, it will make a difference. And here's the other thing I want to add to this, since we're all on this roll, and that is when you make a difference by doing something in your life, by shifting, by upping your energy level, by getting what we were saying earlier, more into your vortex, more connected to source. Do you understand what that means to all the other people who are connected to you?
Yes.
So we all have the ability in very simple ways and very easily, as we just practice making the shift, to positively impact hundreds of thousands of people, because it all starts with all of our ripples going out to the world.
It all starts from the inside, from each of us.
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
Roland, you had one more thing to throw in there, I know.
Don't worry. Be happy.
I love it.
Okay, it's a silly little song, but you know, the dang thing works. And if you start off with being happy, you're going to make positive changes and positive decisions, take positive actions, and it's going to happen in a bit for you. You know, the effect is going to affect your life better. So, I mean, as a basic fundamental rule, be positive and be happy. But, you know, that's a challenge for most people, and I totally understand why. It looks like the world is against us. But as soon as we stop thinking that way, we have the power to reverse the effects of our experience by starting the energy that is from the positive aspect. So that's our choice and our power.
Right. I want to add to that. You can learn how to be happy by coming to our show tomorrow. It's free.
Yay.
Okay. So just learn how to be happy. You're going to get that chance, and you'll hear it before it goes on Oprah in November. So go to the different.
I don't think it can happen. I'm not happy, and nothing you could put in front of my face can make me.
You don't have to be happy. That's okay, Roland.
Well,
2 thumbs down.
No, the people.
I'm gonna boot you.
The people who want to be happy will be attracted to the program and go there.
Okay.
Even if they're going through some difficult times, if they want to be happy and they take a step towards it, they're going to get some spark that says, oh, I get it. I can emulate this. I want to be. I'll make a motion towards the happiness. If they step towards it, they're going to find it. It's the ones that are sitting in there, crying in their beers, so to speak, and woe is me, and dwelling in their problems, that aren't taking a step towards the happiness and taking a step towards the solution.
Doing the same thing in the same mindset that created whatever they're in, and wondering why they're in it. Well, you got to step out of it. Get in front of it.
Do what you always do. You'll always get what you always got.
And you're right. Yeah.
What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results.
And we're about making a difference. We're about creating difference makers. We're about helping people who think they want to be difference makers to know that they can be, and how to make that happen. So we look forward to your joining us, and we thank you for being here today. Guys, I got to jump.
We have to go. So thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for you guys hanging out, Peter.
Replay mode. Just take advantage of all the links that you've been given so you can get and be a part of the Difference Maker Summit. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
See you now.